Alright there, Veda, before you get too all jumpy and think, ooh wee, somebody responded to my video. First off, this is a response to just show the world exactly how fucking retarded your ass is. Um, I come on here and I actually enjoy looking at bullshit just so I can get a good fucking laugh. As I spend some of my time, which isn't a lot of time a week, I'm not a fucking a fanatic. I don't sit here and just watch this shit constantly. I like to pick through some of the bullshit and pick out some of the real pieces of shit and expose them and give them not only my views, but the views of a majority far greater than any movement, any belief they'll ever be a part of. Now, Veda, you come on here, all I had to type in was I hate Obama, and your fucking goofy ass in a negative shot comes up. Uh, so I click on your video. It's nothing was too surprising. It's basically Fox News verbatim. One piece of advice for me to you, if you ever want to come across to people or influence people or get them to, at the very least, take you seriously, don't uh, don't paraphrase or even you shouldn't even associate yourself with Fox News because their credibility is shot. That um, they they can't even consider themselves a news organization. And I'll tell you why. Because a news organization does not do anything in their power to discredit or ruin a presidency. It's not. News is meant to bring you current events, um, preferably the facts. That's kind of a good thing to have in the news. Um, Credible journalists. I'll give you one. I'll Shepard, Alan Shepard, or whatever. I've looked into him, and he is a credible journalist, and I don't have any disrespect towards him. But these fuckers that you guys listen to, Russ Limbaugh, Alex Beck, Glenn Beck, fucking Bill O'Reilly, you know him, you watch him every fucking night, and you love it. These people are fucking jokes, and they do only nothing than rub off on you. And you think of bad jokes when it rubs off on someone, it's gonna be fucking a masterpiece? No. It actually becomes worse because it's a fucking no name, dumbass fuckwad from Baltimore, such as yourself, who's trying to explain to people in a very poor fashion. I'm not going to go into the past because I really try not to relive the Bush days. Um, it's a new presidency. We're leaving the old policies behind. But just for a minute, I need to reiterate the fact that you support Bush, and you think just because he protected us after September 11th, 2001, he's the fucking messiah. I mean, and you ask, why hasn't there been an attack since not September 11th, 2001? Well, why don't you ask, why wasn't there an attack for fucking 60 years after Pearl Harbor? A major attack. I'm not talking about a Oklahoma City bombing or the first attempt at the World Trade Center. Obviously, they weren't educated terrorists, because they didn't succeed a great deal in what they were trying to accomplish. Um, like I said, I'm not gonna get into all the Bush shit because it's a waste of my fucking time. He I also like how you you like to give thanks to everyone out there who drills oil. Where the fuck, you know, we're not in the industrial age anymore. Unfortunately, this is the technological age. It's the technological era. It's a new millennium. Industry only got our country so far. And it's quite obvious if you look around at the world and look outside of your little fucking box on the East Coast that the world is changing without us. It's fine if you want to be left behind with the same old status quo, same routine, same Republican way. Less taxes, more military. Now, when you said, oh, President Obama was gonna take out 75% of the funding for armed forces, that's a fucking blatant lie. He didn't say that. He said, and I quote, when we withdraw all our forces eventually from Afghanistan and Iraq, that will lower our spending in the military by 75%. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. And for you to take it out of context, all that does is show your characteristic of yourself, and that you're just a very poor, bitter person. Uh, maybe it's your parents' fault. Maybe it's your school's fault. But I certainly don't blame you. I don't blame anyone who sits and watches Fox News and just eats off of the bullshit all the time. You can't blame them because they're just so easily influenced that um, that they will believe anything they hear if it makes them feel better about themselves. That's all you do. I don't do that. I don't buy into any news. I'm not gonna say that I don't watch MSNBC because I do. Watch it every morning with my coffee. But I also like to broaden my horizon a little bit and watch world news. Now, another suggestion to you is to broaden your horizons and watch BBC once and see where the world is at on where America stands now, opposed to 8+ years ago. During the W. Bush presidency, it's it, it's a lot different than it was 2 years ago, and you can say it's not all you want, and you can say Obama's bad for our nation, he's gonna take all of our money, and he's greedy, and he doesn't care. But the fact is, you don't fucking know him, and we put up with 8 years of that fucking clown in the White House, and he hasn't received near as much flack as he deserves. Now, he's received a lot, all willingly deserved, but still, he hasn't got what's fully coming to him yet. The full corruption of the shit Bush and Cheney put on behind closed doors, it hasn't been revealed yet, and it may not be revealed for quite some time. But I assure you, as a forum advocate for justice and just basic morals of living, justice will be served to him, and no sympathy will be served to you guys who supported him. And it will be proven. You can refer back to this video, be it 10 years, 20 years, I don't give a shit. Come back to this video that I'm telling you today that you're fucking wrong about everything you said when you supported George W. Bush, and you were wrong about everything you said when you opposed Obama. And don't give me this shit, I'm not a racist shit, because you said it right fucking there. Alright? Do I need to... How more clear can you be? If you say Obama is the biggest fucking nigger I know, then you are a racist if you say the N-word. And to any of you who I offended by saying the word nigger, I did not say it out of any prejudice or racism feelings. I just had to say it because that's what he said, and I wanted people to know that watched this video previous, just to remind them, you said Obama is the biggest fucking nigger you know. That's a racist. That's a racist comment. And your other fucking video with your clown fucking cousins, brother, whatever the fuck they are, that's all those two little fucking twits, that's all they promoted was racism in their video. I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna get too much into your videos because they're all bullshit and there's no educational purpose whatsoever. The main purpose of me getting on here is just to point out obvious bullshit when I see it. You, my friend, right now you're on bullshit capital, and you're the mayor of bullshit town this week. So hope you enjoy my company. Make a video response if you have anything. Of course I know you're gonna say you're fucking dumb. You like Obama. You don't know. You're a lefty. You're a lefty wacko. Well, it works both ways, because if I'm a lefty wacko, then you're a righty wacko. Who am I to say that there's not wackos on each side? There's an extreme to everything. And the bad part about the middle is you get them into a situation where people just overanalyze everything way too much. And that's the main problem with our country. And you show it perfectly there, Kenny. You show how Republicans, even at the cost of our nation, will do nothing but try